Alright, what is going on, everybody? I'm Comona. I'm finally hosting a series on Astrophobia by myself with nobody else, except for my good friend and special guest, the Ryan Neighbor.
Hello, I am the Ryan Neighbor, or just Neighbor. It's a little bit easier. I have been introduced to and became a friend of Comona through Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Wii U, in which we go to tournaments for and commentate at such events.
Yes.
And as a result, we love this video game. Or the series of this video game. So it makes sense to start here.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to do... I'm about to laugh because we've done a test recording and then we had a failed recording at the start of this, so I'm doing this intro for a third time.
Yeah, in a stunning turn of events, you might notice that there is not a mouse on your screen.
Yes, I kept leaving the mouse cursor on the screen.
And me, a person who's like super, like when I'm watching a show with my friends, they won't notice the mouse on the screen if we're streaming it from a computer, but I will and it will kill me.
Yeah.
I managed to not notice the entire time.
If I hadn't deleted the old video, there would be a video of me recording this, and then right as we defeat like the first wave of enemies, I go and we're like, yeah, Ryan, we have to restart the recording. I left the mouse on the screen. But yeah, we're doing Subspace Emissary. I've always wanted to do it, and you know, I figured if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it with a good friend of mine that has been involved in the Super Smash Bros. Scene, and what better person than one of my favorite commentary partners, Ryan Neighbor.
I'm flattered.
Well, it's true. The people should know I'm turning into Bobby Scar and Mike Ross very quickly. The people
have to know.
So anyways, yeah.
People deserve my integrity.
The people... Is that what we're gonna do? We're gonna start this off by shitting on Mike Ross and Bobby Scar?
I love both of those people.
I love them both so much.
If you guys aren't involved in the scene, I'm sorry for saying nonsensical garbage that doesn't make you laugh.
If you're at all interested in watching Melee or Street Fighter, that's Mike Ross and Bobby Scar are basically the same person, except one of them is black.
Yeah.
So, you might notice that we're not in Brawl. We are in, what is Project M, which, I'll go to the menu screen to show you here that we are indeed in Project M, which is a community-made mod to make Brawl more like Melee, mechanically, to make it more fun for the competitive scene. Unfortunately, you know, the development, was halted because Nintendo doesn't really support it, and they sent them a cease and desist, wanted them to stop. So, we are playing what is the final build, which is 3.6. And because it's a mod, some things don't work properly, and Subspace Emissary is one of them. There are 6 levels that we are going to have to do in Brawl. Everything else should be in Project M, apart from one fight in the final level. But apart from that, we're going to be doing this mostly in Project M, and we'll tell you when we're about to go into Brawl, but for now, we're going to launch into it. And I'll let you know now that you're going to hear our GameCube controllers clicketing and clacketing and making noises in the background. But that is part of the Super Smash Bros. Experience, I think. So we're going to play on... Enjoy it.
Yeah, we're going to play on hard because even though it might not be that difficult on like very hard in single player, multiplayer causes issues.
Yeah, multiplayer makes it... It's not that it causes issues, it's just harder because if you run out of lives and then the first player dies first... Second player doesn't get to keep going, they just get fucked.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we don't care about player 2. You're player 2 for a reason.
Yeah, like, get fucked. Yeah. I mean, and that was a problem when I played this with my sister, too, because she was older than me, so she always insisted on being player 1. Not was older, she still is older than me.
Now I'm older than her.
Yeah, she died.
Funny how time works.
Check out her YouTube channel. She made some pretty good stuff so far. But yeah, it was a problem because I was better than her, so she would die first and then we would lose. So let's try to cheese Mario, which we weren't able to do the first 2 times, but hopefully we can this time. He would stop throwing fucking fireballs at us. Alright, perfect.
That was the most smooth run we've had so far.
That's how you do it in the speed run, is you just sit on the ledge and you take Mario off.
Okay, literally every other time. The first time we tried...
That means this is a good sign and that this recording is going to work.
A perfect sign. So the first time we tried it, Comona was like, hey, let's cheese him. And I was, like, standing at the center stage because I didn't want to mess him up on the ledge, and Mario would just not fall for it. So I was like, how about we just kill him? So we did that.
And also I died. And then the second time we didn't cheese him, but we just beat him. Yeah, this time we cheesed him perfectly.
I mean, we got him to the ledge and we, like, spiked him, but it was not the cheese.
It was not the cheese. Like, this was, like, that was like a Domino's pizza. This was like a Pizza Hut pizza. That's how much cheese was on it.
With extra cheese. You got a pan pizza as well, because the pan is like, they add the extra cheese, like, thickness.
Did you know, by the way, that cheese should be a lot cheaper than it is, but the government, back in, like, right before the Great Depression, struck a deal with dairy companies, and they were stuck with so much cheese once the Great Depression hit, and there's nothing you can do with cheese. If you melt it, it's still cheese, and you can't destroy cheese, as funny as it sounds. The only way you can destroy it is by eating it. So what they had to do is they had to literally just stick a bunch of cheese into a cave in Minnesota. And there's just some caves somewhere where there's just a shitload of cheese.
That makes me so upset because that means that I'm wrongfully paying additional money for my cheese that I love so.
Because there's so much of it, and they're contractually obligated with the dairy industry to produce so much cheese.
Wait, if there's so much of it, would that not mean that it should be cheaper? I hate everything.
No, because, well, the problem is that we have so much leftover cheese that, like, we can't eat because it's old and would make us sick. So we just have to stick it in a cave because cheese, for some reason, is like Newton's third fucking law of motion, where once cheese cannot be destroyed, it's just fucking cheese all the time. Oh, I'm tiny. I'm gonna need this. Ow. 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 I can't use the home run bat.
I like jabbing to kill them.
Yeah?
It gives me a sense of power.
Hey, I'm just going ham right now. Just going absolutely ham and cheese sandwich. Which there's plenty of the cheese to put on that sandwich. Take that. Good, we beat them. This is the part of the recording where I realized the mouse was on the screen, and hopefully it's not right now.
I've realized that we got splash text for Ancient Minister. I wonder if potentially they will be a playable character in the future. I
don't know, he seems kind of overpowered.
You're right, he just drops bombs that kill you. And also, it's always 3v1.
Yeah.
He spawns with 2 Robs. So it's like the Ice Climbers, but with an extra Nana.
But with an extra Nana!
That can team together and form a suicide pact to have a bomb explode the entire street.
I've just realized the legendary fucking body count that the Ancient Minister must have.
Oh god, he is...
How many fucking people has this person killed? Like, just this stadium alone is committing genocide!
Look at how many people are in this stadium!
I know!
Okay, so our goal here is to rescue Zelda because...
Zelda is better when she's chic.
Yeah. Also, I like... Oh god, I thought I was you.
The bad news is you've died first, so I have to leave it to you.
Which might not work because of the way I'm an idiot. I apologize to everyone for the horrendous gameplay you might be seeing from me.
No! God damn it! So as you can see, when player 1 dies first, that wasn't a lie, that actually happens.
Yeah, I didn't even have enough time. You could see that my stock icon didn't disappear and I still had 0%.
So you're yellow.
I'm yellow.
Which, by the way, the best Kirby color.
I don't agree, but I can respect your opinion.
Thank you. Unlike our good friend Zanzi, who will just say
yellow is just the worst.
Who thinks that if you choose yellow, you are in fact a white supremacist.
Oh, I did not know that.
Actually, that would make you a yellow supremacist, wouldn't it?
Anti-yellow supremacist?
Well, if you like yellow. There's some sort of racist joke that we could make, but we won't because we're above that. I'm sure. Like if you were watching the Game Grumps, they probably would have. Anyways, that wasn't it. That, by the way, Game Grumps are probably like the best about all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for real.
Like they make aside from Best Friends Play, they probably make the least amount of jokes like that. But I think Asians are like the one race of people that they do shit on.
They're just like, this doesn't count.
Yeah, because like they're not oppressed or anything. I mean, god damn it, Game Grumps, I love you, but please stop shitting on Asian people. Hey, we just talked over this greasy Wario fellow taking down our good friend Princess Peach and turning her into an object.
It turns out if you
Wario, stop objectifying women, you pig!
If you take all of the grease that you find from a Domino's pizza and like dab it onto a napkin, you can just create yourself a Wario. There's enough grease there to create Wario.
Or the first guy, the Wellington guy from the second Ace Attorney game.
Yeah, it's like to get the Powerpuff Girls, you had the Snips and Snails and Puppy Dog Tails. No, is that boys? That's
Snips
boys.
and Snails and Puppy Dog Tails is boys.
That's boys.
Sugar Spice and Everything Nice is girls.
Alright, I failed as a person. Anyway.
Only a little bit, maybe?
Alright.
I think it's about time we wrap up this episode. We can continue talking about what makes up Wario. All the ingredients. Does Wario have a little bit of chemical X in him?
He might.
Alright,
Wario Man definitely does.
That's definitely true. Well, we'll ponder that a little bit next time on this Subspace Emissary playthrough, but for now, we're gonna see you guys Starside.